So it looks like the threats Katt Williams has been receiving from the industry have done nothing to stop him or slow him down, because he isn't done exposing the evil side of the entertainment industry, and this time Katt is throwing more light on what happened to Prince and how the powerful people in Hollywood planned his death. Over the years, one thing fans could all agree on is that apart from Katt Williams being an amazing comedian, he is known as one of the few people in Hollywood who is not scared of speaking the truth. Weeks after he set fire to the internet with his club Shay Shay interview, Katt Williams is speaking on the death of Prince, and he is hinting that his death was planned by the powerful people in Hollywood who wanted him gone. Prince died almost a decade ago. Autopsy reports showed he died of an accidental fentanyl overdose, which was caused by counterfeit Vicodin laced with some potent synthetic opioid. The autopsy raised a lot of eyebrows because fans and colleagues knew Prince as one of the cleanest musicians in Hollywood who took his health seriously, and after his death, lots of celebrities who were close to him claimed they never saw him do drugs. But while questions remain unanswered about the circumstances that surrounded Prince's death, Katt Williams has come out and hinted that the autopsy report was manipulated, and there was more to Prince's death than what the public is being told. For those who might not be aware, Prince and Katt share a very close bond, and this was evident when he appeared on Shannon Sharpe's club Shay Shay, where he was asked about meeting Prince, and Katt replied that he knew Prince his entire life, that they were pretty close, and Prince was unlike anybody he knew. Katt shared that he and Prince talked about lyrics, music, women, and cars, and they supported each other with their careers. In 2022, Katt mentioned he spent 5 years as a rapper, influenced by Prince, before turning to comedy. So now that Katt is revealing what went down that led to the death of Prince, it should be more than a story, coupled with the fact that Katt is known for saying the truth.
Prince, you met Prince.
Yeah, he was like unlike anybody in the world. He was just an amazing individual. I was able to meet him when I was 12, and I knew him my entire life through all of his changes. I was able to assist him many times. If you go look at Prince's car collection, you'll see that Prince don't have not one car Katt Williams ain't got. He got the Prowler from Friday After Next in there. He got the same Bentley as me, because we share certain things. Our connection was lyrics, musical lyrics, women, and cars. His life, and he was helpful in mine in really all different types of ways, especially about the business, as far as being a black man that was rich in this business at 18 years old, had already did his first $1 million contract, had already broken records, was determined that he didn't want to be like anybody else, was so great of a guitar player that black people just stopped caring about guitar, and he got left out on a limb and somehow still had to create his way out of that. He was just really a one in a billion type person.
First of all, Katt hinted that the autopsy report was manipulated and doctored because one of the few things the public about Prince was how he paid so much attention to his health. He was vegan, had a workout routine that worked well for him, and yeah, after the autopsy reports were announced, it raised lots of eyebrows because people in the industry knew Prince and he was not about that life, and even former CEO of Epic Records L.A. Reid, who knew Prince, well spoke about the autopsy reports, hinting that it may be BS because Prince was always clean.
Right, what I know is that he was really health conscious. He was a vegan. He didn't abuse alcohol. I didn't know of him abusing. You know, that also really concerned me because it made me think that, wow, so you mean you do all these things to take care of yourself?
But then there were lots of unanswered questions about Prince's health in the weeks leading to his death because he had shows canceled, emergency landings, and there were talks about him taking doses of anti-opioids, and if he OD'd the month before he passed on, why wasn't he under the close supervision of a doctor? The fact that he wasn't getting close supervision raised lots of eyebrows. What makes this whole thing look weirder is Prince was found unconscious in the elevator, and La Reed revealed that Prince was not a fan of the elevator and even called it the devil.
That, kind of spooked me about it all was he has a song called Let's Go Crazy.
Yeah.
And it says, don't let the elevator bring us down. One time when I was with him privately, he said, you know what the elevator is, right?
No.
I said, no, what's the elevator? He said, well, the elevator is the devil. And so for me, it was like really haunting when I read that he...
If y'all thought that was weird, Prince captioned his last Instagram post, "Just when you thought you were safe." And it sure looked like he knew someone, people were coming after him. The situation becomes even more perplexing when you discover rumors circulating underground suggesting that Prince had crossed a line by publicly discussing chemtrails. He revealed in an interview that while he was growing up, he saw this chemtrail in the sky, and moments later, things turned chaotic in his neighborhood and people started fighting and arguing after this trail appeared.
When I was a kid, I used to see these trails in the sky all the time, and so oh, that's cool. A jet just went over. And then you started to see a whole bunch of them. And the next thing you know, everybody in your neighborhood was fighting and arguing and you didn't know why. Okay, and you really didn't know why. I mean, everybody was fighting. So he started riffing about the chemtrails. And
for those who might not be aware, there have been long-standing rumors of the government using chemicals to spread chemicals that cause disagreement between people, and it is believed the chemical was made for population control. So Prince publicly talking about this made him a real target. But then Katt Williams has ushered in new light into the mysterious passing of Prince, and he is hinting that not only is the autopsy BS, but the drugs that were found in his home were planted there to cover up for the alleged murder. While he didn't want to mention names, he claimed Prince was murdered and carefully placed in the elevator to make it look like he. OD Katt claimed everyone who knew Prince knew there was foul play in his death, and the whole death was planned because Prince stood for the truth, unlike the entertainment industry which dished out filtered news to the audience. Katt revealed standing for the truth had its disadvantages, and not only did the people unalive Prince, but they unlived him in a way that left a dent in his legacy. All of his career, Prince was known for being clean. He drank not so much alcohol and hit the gym regularly. It is safe to say he was like the poster boy of living healthily. So planting drugs in his home after his death showed that the people who were behind it did not just want him gone, they wanted to put a big stain on his legacy, which they have successfully done because they control the media, and while his friends knew he was clean and didn't do drugs, they have tried all they could do to change the narrative, but they could do nothing because the autopsy already invalidates their claims. Katt Williams revealing Prince's death was planted came as a shock to lots of fans, and they had this to say: he never drank or did drugs. He was making too much money, and they wanted him dismissed permanently. The truth will be revealed. R.I.P. Prince. My immediate thought was that he was murdered. Too coincidental that he was found in near an elevator he referred to as the devil. But as with all crimes, criminals leave behind clues. A devil indeed took him out. I have been saying it since the day he died. I've gone as to personal lengths to investigate everything in relation to his death. Even the coroner's report was shady, and long story short, he was killed. Patience is a virtue. So do you think Prince's death was planned? Or do you think Katt might be wrong this time by claiming Prince's death was planned? Let me know what you think in the comments then. Check out this next video.